we are covering the lives, the businesses of billionaires or the world billionaires. And one of those billionaires we are covering in this series is William Goldring, who has a net worth of $7 billion. He has made most of his money from liquor. Liquor is alcohol. He is the boss of a company known as Sazerac company, which owns over 500 alcohol brands. It owns over 500 alcohol brands, like Canadian Mist. They own brands like Margarita Field Tequila. They own brands like Parrot Bay. They own brands like Romana Sambuca and Myer's Ram. Those are some of the brands owned by the company Sazerac company, which is owned by William Goldring, one of the richest US billionaires, world billionaires. The company also owns more than a dozen distilleries in US, some in Canada, some in France, some in India, and others in Ireland. Ireland is in the United Kingdom. So Sazerac company sales annual revenues is $3 billion. $3 billion is what they make in sales after selling alcohol in over 500 brands. They also sell spirits like Pappy Van Winkle, George T. Stagg, among others. The alcohol business was built by his father, Stephen Goldring, and Stephen Goldring died in 1996. That is the story of William Goldring. The other billionaire is Guy Benson. Guy Benson is an American businesswoman who owns sports teams like New Orleans Saints of NFL and New Orleans Pelicans of NBA. She inherited her wealth from her husband when he died. So she is known to be the most powerful woman in American sports. She established interior decorating business known as Kyrie Bird Interiors Limited. And of course, for the first 10 years, the company renovated over 100 properties in the US. Guy Benson also owns thoroughbred racing stable, which is known as JMB Racing. She has been married 3 times. First, she was married to Anthony Sarmone between 1967 to... She was also married to Thomas Bird between 1977 to 1987. So meanwhile, let me welcome all of you to this live video episode. We decided to go live today after many years, actually after many months of not going live. Since we went live, it was some times back. So feel most welcome to this live streaming. We will be doing this frequently as time goes by. So we are looking at the world billionaires and what type of business they are doing. So far, if you are joining us right now, you should know that we have covered William Goldring, who has a net worth of $7 billion, making most of his money, from liquor or alcohol. His company, Sazerac, owns over 500 alcohol brands, which includes Margarita Field Tequila, Romana Sambuca, and Myer's Ram, among others. The company makes sales of over $3 billion. All right. So we are moving on to the next billionaire. There are so many billionaires in the world. Is Ken Xia. This is a Chinese. He was born in China, but migrated to the US to study and established his life in the US. So for him, he is the founder, chair, and the CEO of Fortinet. What is good about being a businessman is that unlike when you are looking for jobs where it can take so many years for you to be promoted, when you own a company, you immediately become the CEO mostly. In most cases, you can become the CEO, the chairman, and also the founder. And you can found many companies and become CEO of all those companies. A good example is that of Elon Musk, the founder of companies like SpaceX. He's also one of the big men in Tesla. Tesla recently promised to give him $1 trillion if we achieve some targets which they had set, including putting over, I think, over millions of vehicles, Tesla vehicles on the road, and also increasing revenue into tens of billions. Then they will award him $1 trillion US. So business is the way to go. And some people say that everyone has a capacity to become an entrepreneur. If you follow the right procedure, you can easily become an entrepreneur. So thank you very much for being here, for tuning in to Kerosi TV live episode. If you have any question, you can raise it with us. We'll be able to answer your questions. All right. So let me see if anyone has a question. Filter messages or messages. I don't know if I can be able to see your messages because I'm broadcasting live using my mobile phone. But we shall continue doing this until we get to know how to do it properly. So let me hand this live broadcast here until another time. Thank you for your time. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Also, more importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so. Thank you. See you in the next episode.